Anna Cooper, Frederick Douglass, Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, and a host of slaves. As an African American, I am a part of those people who chose to make a sacrifice, who chose a path less traveled, not for themselves, but for the welfare of others. During the Middle Passage, Africans were packed into slave ships like animals, surrounded by human feces and corpses. Many refused to be subjected to the will of their captors. They believed that jumping overboard would somehow liberate them. But there were some who looked at the tides before them, and they decided to conquer them, because they still believed that in spite of the ugliness that they were facing, that God somehow would deliver them from the bondage of slavery. But 100 years later, there was still an auction block. One woman and her baby, 3 men on each of her sides. The men were so bruised and battered that no one wanted to bid. The auctioneer then decided to look at the mother, then he looked at the child, then he looked at the mother, then he looked at the child, and as he walked towards the mother, he opened up his arms so that he could receive the child, and he exalted the child. And the woman, as her child is being sold, she's still smiling. And at that moment, I was in awe. How could a mother be content in this situation? As I started to read, I then realized that it was a sacrifice needed to be made. She made that sacrifice. So every day I can sit at the table when company comes. Nobody dares to say to me to eat in the kitchen, because they will see how beautiful I am. Nobody dares to tell me that I cannot sit in the White House, because they know how intelligent I am. Nobody tells me because I conquered the tide, and I too am an American.